back here at the church. Gonna do a flyover Amazon. Record my takeoff. Go. Oh, forgot to hit start now. Uploading mission.
0 feet altitude, 12 feet distance, 0 miles per hour, 99% battery.
Hopefully no bullshit like I had yesterday. Out of focus. There he goes. Oh, yesterday I had quite the flight. Let me get organized here. And I shall discuss. Yeah, so I took off. Routine. I was over at the storage shed. Everything appeared normal initially. Then all of a sudden, I get a warning. Something about problem with GPS. And my drone starts drifting backwards. Had no GPS.
299 feet altitude, 444 feet distance, 18 miles per hour, 94% battery.
So the GPS went out. I don't know why. But the problem is that over at the Amazon, I don't fly at a high altitude. I only go up to about 100 feet when I take off. And look at the hills behind in front of the Amazon on the right side of the road. I mean, that goes up about 300 feet. So what I did was, as soon as I figured out, I couldn't see where it was because I was watching these, some birds that were nearby. They're crows. So I took my eye off the drone. I didn't know what happened to it, and I saw in the picture it started to drift. So the first thing I did was hit my altitude and gained altitude, and it turns out I must have just missed hitting some trees over there by maybe about 4 or 5 feet.
299 feet altitude, 20 feet distance, 20 miles per hour, 90% battery.
You can see I'm at 300 feet right now, and it's pretty much 300. That's pretty much a 300-foot hill. So that could have been a real problem. Luckily, I missed the tree. I got control, and I just ran the mission manually. So stuff like that happens, and it sucks. That's why you never know. Never say you're not going to crash, because you will. It can happen, no matter how much experience you got. But anytime you do get in a situation like that, your best bet is to go up.
300 feet altitude, 3,833 feet distance, 21 miles per hour, 86% battery.
So yesterday when I was flying over, I got down near these boxes there in the center, and I thought, I thought I saw a door on them, and on the small screen it looked like storage sheds, but those are actually Carrier air conditioning units. Possibly heaters too, I don't know. So I was wrong. Because I can't tell what it is. It's so small on the ground. And then as I was landing, I was being stalked by a family of 4 hawks. And I got a pretty good video of them. I was kind of messing with them because they were
299 feet altitude, 5,064 feet distance, 26 miles per hour, 81% battery.
It's really hard to judge the lighting. They were right over my head. The drone was right over my head, so I was like bringing it into land, but I kept, I ain't gonna land yet. I want to see what they're gonna do. So they were circling, and what they were doing, they were circling forward, and they were going around in a big circle, and they're coming back up behind me. And I would see 1, 2, then I'd look over and see like 1, there's another one. Oh, and all of a sudden there's 4 of them. And it's like, wow, they must be communicating somehow. It was right over there, about where the storage sheds are there in the foreground. Yeah, they were definitely eyeballing the drone. Not very fast, but probably
299 feet
a few
altitude.
mile-an-hour winds.
4,122 feet distance. 14 miles per hour. 77% battery.
See, they were above me because I wasn't that high. So there's not. They do fly 300 and above, but I don't usually see them up that high. But if you do encounter one, return home and break the mission and just try to climb if you can. The signal doesn't get there right away. There's a delay. That's what sucks. Those are employee vehicles right there. There's a couple of people still there.
299 feet altitude. 3,413 feet distance. 13 miles per hour. 73% battery.
So we're here in the middle of the coronavirus and everything sucks. I got laid off from my job as a direct result of the stock market. Because my company is like a Fortune whatever. So I'll be looking at unemployment, but I don't care. Everybody's out of work right now. Literally. New York State is essentially just shut down. Thanks to Donald Trump pretending that there was no virus 6 weeks ago. That's who I blame. Fucking idiot. If you're a red hat, unsubscribe.
299 feet altitude. 4,688 feet distance. 25 miles per hour. 69% battery.
Yeah, I definitely saw a lot of cement trucks on the way out here today too. The road pulling into the building now is like filthy dirty. Got good speed tonight. Nice calm air. No wind to speak of. So had the drone gone down where it was, right behind the buildings, it would have sucked because I would have had to climb
299 feet altitude.
a steep
4,161
hill to get it.
feet distance. 14 miles per hour. 65% battery.
I would have found it easily because of my GPS tracker is secured on there. It won't break. But it would have been a hike. Because behind those buildings, it's a cliff. So it would have been about maybe 40 feet from where I was, but about 110 feet high up in the thing. Shit, I forgot to turn my camera off on my phone. Recording all that time. Really hard to judge a light.
300 feet altitude. 3,664 feet distance. 16 miles per hour. 61% battery.
This keeps changing. Now I'm going to go in my position to get my still.
299 feet altitude. 5,314 feet distance. 6 miles per hour. 57% battery.
I'm there now. So the light keeps changing. It's a pain in the ass. Alright. There's a pick. And there's another. And now we go.
.300 feet altitude. 5,373 feet distance. 22 miles per hour. 53% battery.
As soon as I turn away from the sunset sky, just the fact with this roof being white too, it's a pain in the ass. I think what I also saw down there, well, those are pipes there, I remember that, but I saw solar panels too. I think, see where that blue thing is there? And I think there's some solar panels, and what I think they're some metal things, they're decks for the second floor in some spots. So this is going to come back now. Not going very fast.
299 feet altitude. 4,575 feet distance. 11 miles per hour. 48% battery.
Goes a gang of hardcore bikers. So there's apparently an easterly breeze because it's heading east. Probably gonna rain tomorrow and the day after, so I don't know. It's supposed, they said blustery. Blustery to me means you ain't going nowhere. Still a little slow. Slow and steady wins a race. Been up there for what, 14 minutes. So the video I took yesterday was pretty interesting. GPS error.
299 feet altitude. 2,720 feet distance. 18 miles per hour. 39% battery.
GPS error, almost flew into the trees. So look, in the video you can see, it's like, how did that not hit the freaking treetops? It happened to me before too. The thing just started blowing. It just started to drift backwards, and I didn't have my eye on it, and I didn't know where it was. I could see the camera shake when I lost GPS, and so what I basically did was, like I said, I just raised altitude and got it back. I got it up before it flew into the trees, freaking backwards. So it happened to me over here too, right there. I clipped the top of the trees, but I was in, I was on a mission.
299 feet altitude, 992 feet distance, 25 miles per hour, 35% battery.
I made a little mistake in altitude, and when I was coming back from, maybe it was around here, I don't know, it was a different route. It was just low enough to hit the treetops, and as soon as I saw him coming, I hit return home, and that should stop the mission, and it should climb to return to home altitude, which is like, I think I had it set at 260 feet. It's like 75 meters or whatever the hell. I don't understand meters or Celsius. You can see the car over there. That's me in the salmon color building. So I just raised altitude, climbed right away, and it all worked out. Luckily.
299 feet altitude, 825 feet distance, 15 miles per hour, 30% battery.
So it's going to come down here, turn and come back. This is the first time I was actually able to complete this. Before every time I tried to fly this, it was just real windy. And the wind is slowing it down a little, but not as bad as it has before. When this gets to about 24%, it's going to want to come back. That's the road to my
299
house.
feet altitude. Warning, aircraft battery at 25%. 1,017 feet distance. 16 miles per hour. 25% battery.
It's going to turn right here. Worst case scenario, I'll land it at my house.
Warning, aircraft battery at 23%.
Gonna do a home.
Mission ended.
Just gonna fly by hand. I don't need
299 feet altitude. 1,519 feet distance. Warning, aircraft battery at 21%. 20 miles per hour. 20% battery.
Annoying ass beeping. So I'm going to shorten that just a wee bit so it can complete the mission.
Warning, aircraft battery at 18%.
There he is.
$133 feet altitude. 189 feet distance. 14 miles per hour. 16% battery. Warning, aircraft battery at 16%.
There's my boy. Everybody calls their aircraft or whatever.
Warning, aircraft battery at 14%.
My drone doesn't have a vagina. It's a guy. Oh Back up.
0 feet altitude. 17 feet distance. 0 miles per hour. 12% battery. Warning. Aircraft battery at 12%.
And the Eagle has landed. Alright, that was a decent flight. No issues. Good day to fly. So, that's all I got to say. T-Dub out.